Hey y'all, I'm back with another video, news and commentary you can use. Listen, it's a beautiful Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. It's also Memorial Day weekend. We want to remember those servicemen and women who gave their life to protect, honor, and defend our country so that, people like you and I, all of us could have, certain freedoms and things like that. So we want to honor those and thank them and their families, for their service to our country. Listen, y'all, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. It's cool. It's windy. And I'm getting some work done here in the garden. Listen, y'all, I want to come on with another reminder, okay? Whether you live in a home, okay, whether you have space outside, or even if you live in an apartment, okay, grow your food, okay? Grow some of your own foods. I've shared a lot of information here on the channel about the fact that food shortages, I've covered the food shortages that have happened. I've even talked about food shortages that I'm seeing now. And you all know I've showed you this on the channel. I've shown you, I've taken you live with me in the stores. I recorded videos. And I've also talked about and I continue to talk about food shortages that are coming. I want to come on and share some information with you. I read an article. I read an article on the site, and it was actually talking about it. And I've talked about this before on the channel. Do you know that there are actually plans going on now? Okay, there are attempts, research. It's actually being considered, right? They are wanting to use, I want you to look this up. It's a certain type of technology. I believe it's called mRNA, okay? They're actually wanting to put that, look and see. I want you to do your research and look and see what that is, okay? It's another type of thing. These are my garden gloves, y'all. I'm holding the phone with one hand and I got my garden gloves on in the other. But listen, y'all, they want to use a certain type of thing, right, in the arm, okay? They actually want to put that, okay, the vat. Be quiet, y'all. Y'all know this channel don't like that word, right? It's not this channel, not the channel, but the platform. They want to put a certain type of vat. They want to put it in your food, okay? Based on my research, they're talking about putting it in lettuce and who knows what else, right? But again, y'all, I want you to think about it. How would we know that was done if they didn't put some type of label, disclaimer, or something like that? So right now, I'm looking across the yard. There's a little chipmunk over there. As long as he don't come over and try to mess up what I'm doing here, but digging holes and things like that. If you have a yard and you have chipmunks in your yard, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? They're little cute things, but they can really create a mess sometimes. So, and they can wreak havoc on your garden. But what I'm saying is, y'all, they're now trying to put a type of thing right in the vat. Be quiet, y'all know what I'm talking about. They want to put it in the food, okay? Research. I'm not just making this up. This is something that's actually going on now. It's been in the works. Research has been done. This is what they're trying to do, y'all. Another example, okay? So you may say, well, Andrea, why are you telling us this? What I'm doing is I'm giving you another example as to why you and I both should be growing our own food, okay? Now, depending on where you live, you may not be able to grow every single type of food, right? It's based on where you live, your climate, the climate during the different growing seasons. We know some plants survive and thrive in certain types of climate, right? Y'all, it's like the chipmunk. I wish I could, it's way over there on a different part, but it's like it's actually sitting up, like looking and like listening to what I'm saying. It's cute, but I wanted to stay way over there, right? But listen, y'all, not to get off topic. I just thought that was funny. But what I'm saying is they're wanting to put this in their food. And a lot of, there are some politicians who have been, sounding an alarm, trying to get different laws passed, bills introduced to stop this or either say, hey, if you're going to do this, at least put a warning label or some type of disclaimer on the food so that people can make a decision whether or not they want to eat that, or, you know, at least they'll know what it is that is in their food, right? You and I need to know about this, right? Did you know about it? Let me know if you knew about this. So again, y'all, as much as possible, okay? It takes some work. I won't say that it's easy. It may be easier than you think, right? But grow some of your own foods. You can do greens. Okay, speaking of greens, I'm actually out here right now working in a raised bed that's right in front of me, but I'm actually getting ready to put some mustard greens. Okay, these are Southern Giant curled mustards. I started these from seed back on April 23rd, 23. Okay, it's been over a month now, and look, these are ready to go right in front of me, okay, in this raised bed. So I got that going. Y'all, I'm just letting you know it's possible. These are some right here. I will be thinning these out to put these in the raised bed. Okay, these are some more greens. I already have tomatoes. Okay, I already have, this is the lawn bag, but I already have some tomatoes right here. Okay, yesterday what I did was, I'll just show you all. I came out and you can see, like right here. I hope I'm showing y'all this. I don't know if you can see, but let me see if I can. Where's my finger? Okay, I was trying to show y'all where I got out here, and it's kind of like a glare, y'all, but either way, what I'm trying to show you is how I removed some of the leaves. Like right here is the area I removed some of the leaves so that it can redirect the energy, right, so that the tomato can produce. Okay, so you know, once you plant your seeds and, you know, your vegetable, fruit, whatever it is that you're growing, once it starts growing, you have to tend to it and care for it. Okay, and that's what I did with the tomatoes. Okay, see that? So now there are no leaves down here. Okay, with the exception of this little small plant is still growing, but as you can see, it's growing. And does this one have, let's see, I don't want to break it, but you can see kind of like, trying to find my finger, it may be the leaf may be blocking it, but you can kind of see where, see right there, y'all, eventually that's going to become you know, a tomato. So again, y'all, it takes work, it takes maintenance, you know, but in the end, it'll all be worth it. Okay, your labor is not in vain. I said that yesterday on the community tab. You know, keep working, keep prepping. Your labor is not in vain. Okay, so I'm doing that. I also have some tomatoes. I have different varieties of tomatoes that I'm growing. Again, I grew these my whole entire garden this year. I grew from seed. But y'all, listen, maybe you live in an area where there are no seeds. You just have to, maybe you have to go to a place like Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever they have starters. You may have to get you some starters. Okay, do what you got to do. It's not a contest about, oh, I grew this from seed, I got it from starter. And as a matter of fact, as an adult now, when I was growing up, I told you all, I remember my family planting fruit trees, having different, you know, vegetables and things like that growing, whether it was grown from seed or I don't know, taking a cutting from a fruit tree. But as an adult, just a few years ago when I started gardening, I went to a local garden supply store and I brought some starters. Okay, it took work. It took a few years of trial and error, practice, doing my own research before I could you know, really like what I feel like master at getting good at growing from seeds. So I'm very proud of that. I'm still doing research, still getting better. I have a home gardening playlist, so if you look at the channel, I just took, you know, basically what I learned. It's very windy, y'all. I took what I learned and I say, you know what, let me create a playlist to help someone who may have been like me at one time, saying, hey, I want to grow my own food. Oh, it's a spider. Good thing it's in the lawn bag. Let me kind of move this out the way. But, you know, I created a playlist to help people who, just like me, may have wanted to learn and get started with growing their own food. Okay, I'm just trying to move this bag out of the way because I saw a spider, a black spider in the bag. Okay, so again, y'all, I hope that I have shared, and I'm continuing to share information to help you all. It's a blessing to be able to come on and share information with you all. I want to say thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I want to ask for your continued support, whether it's by commenting on the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos. I feel like I'm sharing information that is very relevant for the times that we're living in, information that can help you and your family. Okay, thank you all so much for your support. I'm going to continue working in the garden just to show you all something else that I need to get in the ground or get in a more permanent place. I started these also back in April. These are some squash. I planted these seeds, so I need to go through it, you know, kind of clean it up and move some of the lower leaves. But you can see now, this is the Black Beauty summer squash, okay, which is basically like a zucchini squash. It is a zucchini squash, but I got to get these out of this little small container as well. Okay, thank you all so much for your support. I have something that I'm working on that I may be starting up pretty soon, and I'll give you some more information on that. If you are someone who are looking for seeds or thinking about seeds, I'm trying to plan, you know, get it together before I introduce it, but I'm working on that as well, so I may be able to provide some things for you all. Okay, again, y'all, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all. Again, y'all, I want to encourage you as much as possible, grow your own food. Okay, take care, be blessed, stay safe, and thank you so much for supporting me here on Andrea Speaks TV.